Okay, y'all, welcome to today's video. I'm gonna turn this way so you can't see what's behind you, behind the camera. I'm in California, headed to the IMS show with a crew of riders. You might have seen a lot of them on my channel before. You're gonna catch up with all of them, and we are gonna be riding across. Oh, what do we got? Absolutely no fun when dump trucks are around.
Yeah, you got my face with that foot!
Windmilling? It's definitely a windmill. Are you sure they call you dump truck?
Well, I fight a lot, it's just with me.
BMW.
Oh, get ready!
The R18.
I'm gonna ride a BMW R18 motorcycle for the first time ever. I'm stoked. Find the brake at first. I was like, I can't find the rear brake, and then all of a sudden I was just braking, and I was like, I found it.
I was doing the same thing right next to you. I was trying to find this shifter.
Yeah.
And I was like kicking the frame rail or something, and not the shifter, so I'm ready to pull away.
I think the shifter is definitely a unique.
Tight. It's tight.
Yeah, it's very tight.
But with the floorboard especially, you can't get under it, so you got to use the heel shifter and get used to that arrangement.
Yep. For sure. Well, that's part of riding new motorcycles, is getting to experience, you know, the nuances and the differences, right? I mean, it takes a while sometimes. I love the way that when you're downshifting or anytime you're coming up to a light and you feel that thing torque underneath you. And I was trying to find the words for it, and he actually said them. It's like an old Chevelle at the stoplight.
Oh yeah.
And the body's just twisted. So we're waiting to get inside the show here. Just thought I'd show you the sea of bikes. There's quite a few bikes out there, and a lot of four-wheelers too. Kind of Jess said it best. She said one thing she loves about the show is all the different types of motorcycles. It's such diversity when it comes to two-wheel lifestyle at these shows. And you see everything from Ducati to BMW to Harley to Indian to Suzuki to Kawasaki to Honda to Triumph to Zero to, I mean, the list goes on. If it's two wheels, you're gonna find it in this parking lot. And I can't wait to see what we find inside the show. Look at this gear. Whew. That's some good looking body armor. I mean, real good looking. Moscow Moto. So I ran this luggage on my Africa Twin when I did the Trans-America Trail, and I'm currently running it on my KTM. Well, this is the exact setup I'm running right here. Love it. So I'm really liking this R18 motor for a couple different reasons. It's just unique, you know, it's different than the V-Twin, which is what I'm so accustomed to, and well, frankly, we all are. A couple of cool things about this engine. One, first, take a look at what can be done with these bikes when you start modifying them. This here's Roland Sands. I mean, that's beautiful. Such a cool setup. There's another beautiful one right here. This exposed drive shaft. I absolutely love that. So that drive shaft actually works as a counterbalancer to the motor. So they purposely did not put a counterbalancer in this engine so that at the stoplights, you'd get that lopey, and you got these two big cylinders that are out there just, you know, gyrating, twisting that motorcycle. It's really just a very unique feeling. It, like we said earlier, it feels very much like a muscle car, but then that drive shaft works as a counterbalance when you start going, and it smooths out like absolute butter. Those two cylinders out in the air like that may look a little different than what you're used to, but what happens is on a V-Twin, that rear cylinder, it gets hot. It doesn't get the airflow the front cylinder gets, which is why Harley and a lot of the companies now are, you know, have devices in there to shut down that rear cylinder to keep it from overheating. These are both getting equally cooled by the air at the same time. It keeps even temperature within the engine, which, you know, when it comes to performance, it's important. Look who we have here, Miss Tana.
Hello.
How are you? So I'm excited to ride one of your motorcycles today.
Yeah, you rode this morning, right?
I'm on the R18, yeah.
You're old, like hardcore.
Yeah, that's the way I like it. How about them beach bars, baby?
Man, I tell you, take everybody's side view mirrors with those guys.
Oh, wait a minute. That's rad. Honda doing their demos. I do genuinely miss my Africa Twin. That was a good bike. Look at this little guy. So one of the cool things about this event, I think, is that, you know, you can try all these different bikes from all these manufacturers. And I think that's my best advice to any rider, experienced or new. Get on as many bikes as you can, try some different things. You just never know what you're gonna like. I used to think I would hate caviar. I used to think I'd hate sardines. Until I tried them, turns out they're not that bad. My boys at Indian, FTR 1200. Someday. Look at this guy. I miss Scooter. And on the other side, you will find the bar, and sitting at the bar, you will find Mr. Shade Tree
What's up,
Surgeon.
baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, man? They make them bigger in California, all right? I thought it was only big in Texas.
Bigger out here.
Oh, I love it, man.
Hell, man.
To the sky, baby, to the sky.
I just came for the dollar bills, y'all.
You see those handlebars shaking like that? That's just the motor. It's when you're at a stoplight, it's just these two big cylinders banging out each side. Gives you that classic rumble feel.
Bro, when you get the buzz, I love it. You can feel this bike, man.
I've never ridden another motorcycle that does like that. And that's the thing, this bike is so unique. It's, you know, I've never ridden a motorcycle I didn't like. That's just the fact of the matter. I like all different types of bikes, but this is probably the most unique ride I've ever experienced. And for it to be on a cruiser is it's different.
Never drink like soda. It's always just iced coffee or beer.
You're doing the do.
I'm doing the do. I'm from Ohio. We drink Mountain Dew and motor oil.
This, my friends, is exactly the kind of day I needed.
This is a really cool thing to be a part of. This bike is really rad. The group of people they put together to be a part of this program is phenomenal. And it's just been a solid day of good motorcycles and great people.
Just some good friends, some smiles, some wind therapy on a new type of motorcycle. And the thing I really like about it, like I said, is the fact that it's so different. It's a new style of motorcycle. It forces me to pay attention to it and learn it. It's not the kind of bike you can get on and just be super comfortable in the first couple minutes. It's different from any other motorcycle there is. It really likes the low end torque, real low RPMs, where like my Indian Challenger, it likes to be up in the higher RPMs. This thing really loves the low RPMs. I like to be maybe one gear higher than what you would think, and then lay on it and just feel that torque.
The bike is a blast, and I tell you, it's for the size of it, it feels so nimble. It's, you know, it's like you're on a sport bike.
For as big of a bike as you might think it looks like, just upon initial inspection, it's so smooth, it's so well balanced, and the transmission is like butter. It's such a fun bike to ride. 100%, man. 100%.
But this is the way I need to end of the day. Look at this beautiful sunset behind us, right here on the ocean. Absolutely gorgeous. It's been a long couple weeks for me, long month for me. but I'm glad I took this trip. I'm glad I came out here. I'm glad I got to experience something different. You know, I smiled some today. And sometimes, y'all, no matter what you're going through, sometimes just finding a way to smile, even if it's only a few times, and even if it's broken up with sad moments in between that you're trying to hide, finding those moments that you smile can make all the difference in the world. And you know, right now I am just trying to stay focused. I'm trying to be positive, trying to keep active, and not be drugged down. Above all, I'm trying to stay stubborn. We'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.